welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then my name is Alex and I currently am posting 4 beauty related videos every single week. That is on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays and Sundays. So if you're interested in joining my little family here on the internet and you want to help me reach my goal of 3,000 subscribers by June or in June, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and also put the notification bell on so you're notified every single time that I upload. I just thought I'd sit down, do a casual, short and sweet video of my high-end makeup wish list. I've been sorting through my makeup a lot recently and I don't actually have a lot of high-end makeup in my collection. I have a lot of high-end eyeshadow palettes, but in terms of actual like face products and stuff, I don't have as much. I have way more drugstore, but obviously that's because drugstore is more affordable. So I got a list on my phone of makeup that I have been thinking about buying, or makeup I want to buy or put on my birthday wish list or Christmas or whatever. And you can let me know what's on your high-end wish list. So let's just get started. I will put photos up on the screen of what they are. So this first item is definitely something I will not be purchasing myself. If I was to get it, it would be a Christmas present or a birthday present. And it's one of the Norvina palettes. So Anastasia Beverly Hills have their normal like palettes, but they also brought out a Norvina collection. They have 3 different palettes. They are £68. They are so expensive, but I really like the look of number 3, which you'll see on the screen. I just love the colour scheme of it. I think it's so beautiful and different. Yeah, it's just so expensive that I wouldn't even think of spending that amount of money on an eyeshadow palette. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to buy that myself, but it is a beautiful palette and I love the ABH. I mean, you saw in my high-end video, I love the ABH formula of eyeshadows, so definitely want to get this at some point. I'm not sure when, I'm not sure how, but I definitely want to get it. So next is something that Soph does life raves about like all the time, and it's the NARS lip balms. They are so expensive. Obviously everything in this video is really expensive, but £22 for a lip balm is extortionate. But her lips look so nice when she puts them on, and she says they're such good formula and really moisturising, and I get really dry like cracky lips, so I mean to invest in like a high-end lip balm that might help my lips out. I don't really know, but yeah, that looks amazing. They do loads of different like shades. They don't just do like a normal lip balm, they have actual shades. But yeah, it's just really expensive for a lip balm, like £22. Like that's so extortionate. But it is NARS after all, and yeah, I really want to give them a go. I keep adding one to my basket and then removing it because I'm like, Alex, don't spend £22 on a lip balm. Like that is just so expensive. Okay, so I have a few items from Fenty Beauty because, side note, I've never actually tried anything from Fenty Beauty. I know it's really disappointing. I am disappointed in myself, but it's just a brand where I've seen everyone rave about. I know that the products would be good. I've just never invested my money in buying their makeup. So I've got a few things from them. I really want to try their loose powder in butter because literally everyone I've seen that has that powder says it's literally amazing. And I love loose powder. I've got so much of it in my collection. I probably don't need another loose powder, but when I find out that loose powder is good, I will buy it because there are so many loose powders out there that are drying and they look really cakey. But if that one's good, I definitely want to get on that. I might have to buy a few products from Fenty and then like test them out in a video to see if they're like kind of worth the hype. Another one that you guys recommended, because I actually put this on my story, I asked you guys to give me products that are good from Fenty so I could actually buy them and try them out. The second thing that people recommended were their gloss bombs, and I know that these are raved about heavily because everyone's lips just look so beautiful and juicy looking and really glossy, and then people are saying they're not sticky or they're really good formula. And they've got this shade like Diamond Milk, which is like a beautiful like shimmery like silvery, it's not silver, I don't know how else to explain that, literally just looks like glass on your lips. So the loose powders actually retail for around £24–25, but you can buy a mini for 17, so it's not too bad. I think I'd probably start off with a mini just to see that I do actually like it, and then I'll invest in the full size. And then the Diamond Milk Gloss Bombs, I think they're around £17–18. I'll have to double check that. So yeah, really expensive for a gloss, but literally so many people were recommending them to me, so they must be amazing. The last product from Fenty that I want to try is their bronzers. Now, I've got a thing for high-end bronzers. I love them. I think I've got the Too Faced one, the Benefit one. I've got the ABH bronzer. Why can't I think of any others I've got? But I've got a few high-end bronzers and I absolutely love them. I much prefer them to drugstore bronzers because I just feel like drugstore ones are way too orangey. So yeah, Make Me Up Miss actually said in her makeup collection video that her Fenty bronzer in the Sun, which I believe is the lightest shade, is a really nice bronzer, and I will invest in a good bronzer because I love bronzer. How many times do you want to say bronzer? Yeah, so it's just another thing. I don't think anyone actually recommended the bronzer to me on my Instagram. It was mainly the loose powder and the gloss bomb. But I will probably invest in their bronzer later on down the line when I've tried a couple of their products. I don't know, but yeah, just something I'd love to try eventually. The bronzer is £25, by the way, completely forgot to mention that. The next product is something from Urban Decay, and it's actually their like matte range. So they obviously already have their like all-nighter stuff, but they've got a matte range for their all-nighter. So they've got a matte primer and a matte setting spray. I've got a combination skin type, if you didn't already know. I do mention it quite a lot, and I prefer to have matte face products because then my makeup stays on longer, and they are both £26, I believe, which is very expensive. Obviously it's Urban Decay, so you will pay a lot of money, but yeah, the matte primer is in like a squeezy tube thing, and then the all-nighter is obviously all-nighter. I do actually have the original all-nighter, but if I had the matte one as well, that would be great. I have actually just purchased the new Morphe matte continuous setting mist, so I'm excited to try that. But yeah, so they're very expensive for a primer and setting spray, but again, just something I do eventually want to try, especially if the all-nighter is good already. Imagine having a matte version, then I do believe my makeup would stay on a lot longer. Next is a product from Huda Beauty, and it's actually their Tan Tour. So it's basically their cream bronzer, cream contour, obviously by the name. This is £26. I don't have any cream like bronzers or anything like that. I've got a contour stick and a blush stick, but I don't have any like cream contour products. And again, a lot of influencers have raved about it. Obviously I know that they get it sent for free, but I've heard a lot of people speak good things about it, and I do want to kind of start cream contouring because it is really something I don't do like at all. I just see it as more effort in my makeup routine, but if I was to try and start doing it more, then I might enjoy it more from having a nice product to use, if you get what I mean. So yeah, that's £26, very expensive. The packaging is so beautiful though, and yeah, I'd just love to try it eventually. All these products I would just love to buy eventually and just try them. Next I've got two things from Morphe. I mean, I wouldn't class Morphe as high-end, but I think that these items are expensive, so that's why I'm including it in this video. So again, another bronzer, it's their bronzer in Icon. This is actually £19. So my friend on Instagram, Miss EC Beauty, yeah, Miss EC Beauty, her name is Emily. We were just talking loads about like each other's makeup collections and stuff, and I was asking for recommendations for stuff, and she said the Morphe bronzer in Icon, she said she'd think I'd really like it, and yeah, so it's on my wish list already. So yeah, just something I wanted to pick up eventually, I guess. It's £19. It's not as expensive as some of the bronzers on here, but again, just something else to try, and if it's going to be a nice shade for me, then that's great. But the next thing from Morphe is actually a brush set. So I know this isn't exactly makeup, but it is to use with makeup. So I've already got the James Charles Morphe whole brush set, so like the expensive like face and eye brushes, and I've already got Jeffree and Morphe's first launch of brushes, which include more face brushes and then a couple of eyeshadow brushes, and I also have Jeffree's second sort of launch with Morphe, his eyeshadow brushes bundle. I now want the Jaclyn Hill one, just because I feel like I love the Morphe brushes now, and to have another set of eye brushes from Morphe, it just helps my collection anyway. I'm always constantly using them, so it's not like they're going to waste or anything. So yeah, it's £40 for the eye brush set, and yeah, I just think why not? You always need more brushes, and you can never have too many brushes. I think with face brushes you can, eye brushes definitely not, especially when you do makeup for a hobby or a living. So there's that one. And then I actually have another brush set. This is actually from Sigma. I've never actually tried their brushes before. Again, I think Make Me Up Missa raves about their brushes, and I saw on Beauty Bay they do a Sigma basic face kit, and this is for £43.50, which is expensive. I think there's only about 5 or 6 brushes in there, and I do love face brushes as well. I don't have as much face brushes as I do eye brushes, but I just think I need like a stippling brush. Haven't got one of those. That's in that set. And it has a couple of other brushes that I really would like to have, and I've obviously heard very good things about Sigma, and I don't own any Sigma brushes, so I just thought it'd be a nice little addition to my brush collection. And the last thing on my list, it's a long list, is the Too Faced Coca like contour kit. I think that's how it's pronounced, or Cocoa kit, or no, I think it's Coca contour kit or something. Again, this is something that Make Me Up Missa raves about. She said she absolutely loves hers. The only thing I am skeptical about buying like contour kits is that if they're expensive, I'm only paying like it's 35 quid by the way. I'd only be paying like 35 quid for like half the pans in there, if you get what I mean. So again, it will probably go on a birthday list or wish list, Christmas list or something. Don't think I'll probably end up buying it myself, but it is a beautiful contour kit, and I do need like more variety in my contour palette drawer. I have the majority of drugstore, and when I say majority, I literally mean like 90%. I think I've got 1 or 2 palettes that are high end, or do I? No, I do. I have 1 or 2 palettes that are high end. All the rest of them are drugstore, and the majority of them are Revolution, to be honest. So I'm trying to venture out in my collection and buy other brands. So if you guys have any recommendations for your favourite like face products or anything like that, let me know down below so I can look into them. But that's basically it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's not like me applying any makeup or anything, but it's just interesting to know what is on other people's wish list. Let me know down below what's on your wish list, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!